ulcer, ulcerative colitis, peptic ulcer, chronic diarrhea, indigestion issues, mucus problems. Millions of people in the country suffer from this. First, constipation occurs, followed by indigestion. Undigested food starts forming mucus. Whatever you eat, the grains and food you consume, if it is not digested properly, a sticky, slimy substance starts coming out in stool. This is what is commonly known as AM, toxins. Due to this, the body produces less blood. The body's strength starts weakening. This condition is called Amroga, or chronic indigestion disorder. The stomach does not get properly cleaned. Even after passing stool, it still feels incomplete. A person has to go to the toilet 2 or 3 times. Morning toilet trips, 2-3 times typical. The root cause of this is AM, toxins, and chronic indigestion. When this buildup continues for a long time, many people also start developing acid reflux or hyperacidity along with it. Due to this, excessive acid starts forming. When acid production increases too much, it damages the inner lining of the intestines, leading to ulcers. According to a survey, various research organizations and agencies conduct studies on different diseases. In India, a survey on peptic ulcers revealed that around 10% of the country's population experiences ulcers at some point in their lives. These small health issues are actually a major concern. Globally, about 14% of people suffer from constipation. And if we define constipation as complete digestive health, then finding someone with a perfectly healthy stomach is rare. Half of people have stomach problems, and from these digestive problems, all other diseases originate. If your stomach is healthy, diseases cannot develop. And there is no medicine to keep your stomach healthy. There is only one remedy. And that remedy is Kapalbhati. Practice Kapalbhati and all stomach problems will be resolved. No obesity, no diabetes, no constipation, no ulcers, no peptic ulcers, no acidity, no gas, no piles. No fissures, no fistula problems either. This is the power of Kapalbhati. That's why I always recommend it. We previously created a special program for constipation. Today, we will specifically talk about ulcers. Ulcers are linked to acidity, hyperacidity, and acid reflux. Conditions like acid dyspepsia, chronic indigestion, mucus buildup, and chronic colitis are all connected. Once a person develops ulcerative colitis, it becomes difficult to recover. Severe cases, blood in stool. At first, mucus appears, but later they pass blood 5 to 10 times a day. Even surgery doesn't bring relief, so the person feels helpless and turns to God. A terrible condition, stomach issues. It's not cancer, but it has made life miserable. How can this be completely resolved through yoga? First and foremost, you must practice Pranayama. You need to do 7 asanas, 7 breathing exercises, and 7 physical exercises. This is the complete yoga routine we recommend. We will guide you through it once, but along with that, there are some precautions. If you have an ulcer problem, stop alcohol and meat consumption. Avoid sour, fried, and spicy foods. Excess acid production is the issue. If you have an ulcer or acidity, stop drinking coconut water. Coconut water increases acidity. It doesn't reduce it. Rice also increases acidity instead of reducing it. So it should be avoided. Rice is healthy, but it worsens acidity-related issues. Coconut water worsens acidity, curd and buttermilk also aggravate acidity. Drinking cold milk, milk that has been boiled and then cooled is better for you. Don't drink milk ice cold. Refrigerated foods in general can contribute to serious health issues, including cancer. It's best to avoid them. Pollution, smoke, tobacco, all these are harmful. Repeatedly heating and cooling refrigerated food can lead to digestive disorders, cancer, and ulcer problems. As I was saying, you need to make small changes to your diet. Just a few dietary adjustments, and your ulcer and chronic indigestion issues will be resolved. Drink milk, but make sure it's cow's milk. Cow's milk does not cause acidity, but buffalo's milk does. People who keep drinking buffalo's milk start becoming like buffaloes, heavy bodies and sluggish minds. Buffaloes live, milk has uses. If we stop consuming it, there will be a milk shortage in the country. However, cow's milk is the best, especially for people with health issues. Even those who want to stay healthy should drink cow's milk. And those who want to maintain a pure and balanced mind should also choose cow's milk. It prevents heart problems, does not increase cholesterol, reduces the risk of cancer, prevents digestive issues, and reduces indigestion. Cow's milk is very beneficial in itself. It is also considered a natural medicine. However, remember that for acidity, it is beneficial, but if you have mucus buildup, cramping, or chronic colitis, then in cases of chronic indigestion, colitis, excessive mucus, or ulcerative colitis, you may need to stop drinking milk. If acidity is also present, then you should avoid milk, curd, and buttermilk altogether. But if you do not have acidity, then consuming curd, buttermilk, or whey can be beneficial. Regular consumption of buttermilk helps reverse chronic indigestion. Curd and buttermilk help in treating chronic digestive issues. No curd at night. Morning, afternoon only, like medicine. Take 1 teaspoon of Bael powder morning and evening. It is a remedy for chronic indigestion. Severe acidity, the approach changes. For severe acidity, consume bottle gourd curry or drink bottle gourd juice. This will completely eliminate acidity, including hyperacidity, and even heal ulcers in the intestines. Practice Kapalbhati Pranayama slowly and gently. Important instructions regarding Pranayama. People with ulcerative colitis, severe acidity, or excessive mucus buildup should avoid performing Kapalbhati too vigorously. This is crucial to remember. Ulcerative colitis, mucus issues, chronic indigestion, and hyperacidity can all be improved with Kapalbhati. As for diet, I recommend bottled gourd juice and curry, one of the best natural remedies for eye health as well. Bael powder, consume it regularly. If you have loose stools, it will help regulate them. Better digestion with bowel regularity. This is the same remedy we use in Ayurveda. For thousands of years, Ayurveda has followed this tradition. Ancient sages like Maharishi Charaka and Sushruta also prescribed this remedy, including Gangadhar Charna. Take 50 grams of charna and mix it with 3 medicinal bhasma, herbal calcined powders. This is highly beneficial for digestion, helps in calcium absorption, and improves overall digestive function. It regulates bowel movements, increases appetite, and even relieves acidity issues. Indigestion and mucus buildup are often caused by poor digestion. For this, take 50 grams of Gangadhar Charna, 50 grams of Bilva Charna, 10 grams of Shankar Bhasma, 10 grams of Kaudi Bhasma, and 10 grams of Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Mix them all together. Take 1 teaspoon with honey in the morning. In the evening, around 4 to 5 p.m., take it on an empty stomach with water. This is an excellent remedy for chronic indigestion disorders. However, if this causes constipation for some people, instead of Gangadhar Charna, take only Bilva Charna. Increase the Bilva Charna to 100 grams and mix it with 10 grams of Shankar Bhasma and 10 grams of Mukta Bhasma. Take 1 teaspoon in the morning with buttermilk and in the evening with water. Regulates bowels, prevents diarrhea. If digestion is weak, mix 4 teaspoons water and drink. If digestion is heavy, take 4 teaspoons of water. After lunch and dinner. If someone has persistent loose stools that do not stop, they can take 2 tablets of Kutajvati morning and evening. If diarrhea still does not stop and the condition is severe, requiring the use of strong steroids, then Karpur Ras can be used. However, a word of caution, Karpur Ras is a strong formulation. In allopathy, many medicines contain similar ingredients. Even in Ayurveda, Karpur Ras contains opium, so not everyone is licensed to make it. Only 1 tablet should be taken. Kudaj Ganbati and Kudaj Arishta are also effective remedies for frequent loose stools. They help provide relief. For indigestion, Chitrakati Bhati can also be taken. Chitrakati, Bhati, Arogyavadini, or Amrit should be taken only under medical supervision. Severe problem? See Ayurvedic doctor. For mild acidity, what should you do? Drink bottled gourd juice, eat bottled gourd curry. This alone will help relieve acidity. However, if acidity remains out of control, take 50 grams of Avipatika Charna mixed with 10 grams of Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Combine both and take half to 1 teaspoon morning and evening with water. This will help reverse acidity and hyperacidity. For extreme acidity, what should you do? Take 5 grams of moti pishti. Mix it with 10 grams of kamdutha ras and 10 grams of mukta shukti. Take half a gram of this mixture morning and evening with honey. Even hyperacidity will be reversed. Home remedies. Bottle gourd juice best plus leafy greens and gourd curry. The most effective practice is pranayama. You must also avoid certain foods. Do not eat fried foods and especially completely stop drinking soft drinks. Soft drinks cause digestive issues, cancer, and osteoporosis, leading to bone degeneration. Avoid pizza, burgers, bread, and refined flour products. Do not consume meat. Avoid fried foods. Completely stop alcohol consumption. If a person drinks 10 to 20 grams of alcohol daily, within 20 years, they are almost certain to develop ulcers. Not just ulcerative colitis, but also liver cirrhosis. If someone drinks alcohol daily, even in small amounts, etylic alcohol daily likely causes ulcers within 10 years. This will eventually lead to liver cirrhosis. The liver will stop functioning. It is a form of liver cancer. Doctors have conducted research on people who consumed alcohol regularly for years. Their studies concluded that those who drink at least 80 grams of alcohol daily or more will have liver damage within 10 to 20 years. Liver damage and serious disease result. That's why it is best to avoid such harmful habits. For those struggling with constipation, chronic indigestion, or mucus buildup, sometimes the stomach doesn't clear properly. In such cases, use licorice mullathi and raisins munaka. Take about half a teaspoon of mullathi, half a teaspoon of fennel seeds, and 5 to 10 raisins. The maximum should be around 8 to 10 raisins. Boil these in water and drink the decoction. Drink it once in the morning on an empty stomach and once in the evening. If you suffer from constipation, your stomach doesn't clear properly, you frequently experience acidity, indigestion, or loss of appetite, and you feel lethargic throughout the day, then drink this mullathi, munaka, and fennel water. Regulates bowels, prevents diarrhea. Excessive bowel movements can happen. Full blockage. Stomach feels jammed. Loss of appetite is a sign of severe indigestion. Chitrakadi, Ayurvedic remedies can treat this. Ayurvedic treatments may aid digestion. Can be quite dangerous. Consuming bottle gourd juice and curry is essential. Additionally, gulkan rose petal jam can be beneficial. However, excess sweetness and ghee can aggravate chronic indigestion. You can also boil rose petals, fennel seeds, and licorice mullathi and drink the decoction. If taken with raisins munaka, the combination of munaka, fennel, mullathi, and rose petals helps improve liver function and keeps the intestines healthy. After this, you should practice pranayama. Start with Bhastrika pranayama. Breathing exercise. Place both hands on your knees. You can sit in Vayu Mudra or Dhyana Mudra. Sit straight in Siddhasana, Sukhasana or Padmasana. Practice this for 2 to 5 minutes. Regular physical activity helps in healing ulcerative colitis, but Kapalbhati Pranayama is the most beneficial. Other exercises alone do not completely reverse ulcerative colitis or chronic indigestion. Even in Ayurveda, no medicine alone can fully treat ulcers, ulcerative colitis, or chronic indigestion without the practice of pranayama. Bhastrika, 2 to 5 minutes. Next, Kapalbhati. Perform it slowly and gently to aid healing. If you have an ulcer or peptic ulcer, do it at a slow pace for best results. Overexerting can be harmful, so always perform it gently. Exercise demonstration. Avoid excessive strain. Practice it gradually. Gradually increase the duration of Kapalbhati Pranayama. This will help eliminate gas problems, indigestion, and even constipation. All these issues are interconnected. Gas, constipation, acidity, mucus buildup, chronic indigestion, and ulcers. These problems often occur together. Along with practicing Kapalbhati, maintain a healthy diet. Include sprouted grains in your meals. Choose sprouted grains properly before swallowing. Otherwise, they will pass through undigested, leading to indigestion. For chronic indigestion, sprouted grains are the safest option. If you include sprouted moong with some soaked raisins, it will improve digestion. Chickpeas are heavier to digest, as are peanuts and almonds. So, it's better to consume moong sprouts. For breakfast, eat papaya and apple. Eat guava without chewing the seeds. Eating too many guavas can cause gas and bloating. To balance this, consume them with a pinch of rock salt and black pepper. Excessive spices can also upset the stomach, but a small quantity does not cause harm. If you eat guava with black pepper and salt in moderation, it is beneficial for digestion. Consume guava in small amounts, along with apples, papaya, and sapota, chiku. You can also soak raisins or black grapes before consuming them. Good for digestion. Keep doing Kapalbhati breathing. You must control your diet, because life is based on 3 pillars: food, sleep, and self-discipline. Unfortunately, all 3 are deteriorating today. The influence of Western culture has disrupted India's cultural nationalism. Indian traditions, cuisine, attire, and language are all gradually fading away. That is why we must reconnect with our language, mother tongue, and motherland. Reconnect with your parents. Honor your mother. Respect your motherland. Respect your mother tongue and your traditions. Do not lose the cultural wealth that has been passed down to us. Eventually, everyone must return to their roots. Resume Kapalbhati Pranayama. Practice according to your strength. If you have back pain, do it slowly. Heart issues, high BP? Go slow. If you have ulcers, do it gently as well. How should Kapalbhati Pranayama be done? In the morning, on an empty stomach, drink wheatgrass juice. It is an amazing remedy, helpful for cancer, heart blockages, and those with low hemoglobin levels. People suffering from ulcers often experience blood loss, which lowers hemoglobin levels. Wheatgrass juice helps restore it. If wheatgrass juice causes loose stools, mix a small amount of Mukta Shukti and Shankha together. Take 10 grams of each. Consume half a gram of this mixture with honey. This will prevent frequent loose stools. For some people, wheatgrass juice cleanses the stomach too thoroughly. Those with chronic indigestion often suffer from constipation. Wheatgrass juice helps relieve constipation. If you experience loose stools, consume honey and wait 5-7 minutes. This will stop the diarrhea and you can continue taking wheatgrass juice. Wheatgrass juice is excellent for stomach issues, chronic indigestion, colitis, mucus problems, acidity, and hyperacidity. A great additional remedy is aloe vera, which also helps relieve constipation. Aloe vera helps with all digestive issues and is also beneficial for diabetes. It is effective for joint pain and prevents gas formation in the stomach. It completely eliminates acidity and heals internal stomach ulcers. It also helps heal external wounds. Applying it to the face brings a natural glow. Aloe vera, also known as Kumari, can be cooked as a vegetable. Peel off the outer skin, cut it into pieces, add a little lemon juice, and prepare a delicious dish. Aloe vera can also be used to make barfi. Slowly cook it in milk to make a thick consistency for barfi. This helps improve digestion and prevents indigestion. You can also enjoy a sweet treat. Aloe vera, also known as Kumari, is highly beneficial. That's why Ayurveda uses it in the preparation of Kumar medicine for digestive disorders. Similarly, kutaj, which comes from tree bark, is also excellent for stomach health, especially in cases of severe indigestion. Kutaj and Kumari Asab help intestinal inflammation. Inflammation can develop in the intestines. Kumari Asab helps treat digestive issues and stimulates appetite. In Ayurveda, this has been used for thousands of years. Drinking aloe vera juice is also beneficial. Empty stomach, water, and our post-meal. Avoid fried foods and eat a light dinner in the evening. Too much mucus? Stop drinking milk. Instead, consume curd. However, if you have severe acidity, along with mucus problems, then avoid milk, curd, and buttermilk altogether. Eat only fruit, as planned. Feeling better? Slowly resume your regular diet. Don't start eating meat though. Exhale completely. Kapalbhati Pranayama. As you exhale, your stomach contracts inward. Practice this pranayama. Kapalbhati should be done for 5 to 15 minutes. If you have severe issues, you can extend it up to 20 minutes gradually. After this, exhale completely and hold your breath outside. This pranayama is done with breath retention. Full breath in, full breath out, hold empty. If you have heart disease or high blood pressure, avoid this practice. Pranayama with Tibetan techniques. If you have cervical pain, do not perform Jalandhar Bandhe. Tuck your chin into your chest for the lock. Pull your abdominal muscles inward toward your spine. Uddiyana Bandha. Next technique, exhale fully and hold your breath outside. This is how Agnisar is performed. Exhale completely and hold. Pull in, don't push out. Pull in and then relax. This is how the practice is done. Let's explain it once again. This technique includes Agnisar Kriya, Kapalbhati and Agnisar. It helps with indigestion, slow metabolism, and digestive disorders. All possible stomach-related diseases, including digestive imbalances, can be reversed with Kapalbhati and Agnisar. Anulom Vilom Pranayama strengthens the nervous system. It enhances immunity and increases resistance power. This is the complete process. It is highly beneficial for chronic digestive issues. Along with this, we will also practice Mandukasana, Uttanpadasana, and Pawanmuktasana. All these are included within the 7 asanas. 7 asanas, 7 pranayamas, and 7 subtle exercises. This completes the entire exercise routine, promotes overall health, and provides a holistic reverse for various ailments. For specific diseases, we focus on targeted guidance, including dietary recommendations and special instructions. That's why we present dedicated programs for different ailments. However, just practicing 7 asanas, 7 pranayamas, and subtle exercises is enough to eliminate all diseases. Along with Agnisar Kriya, practice some acupressure as well. If you have chronic indigestion, this technique is highly beneficial. There is a specific acupressure point for digestive disorders. Press this point for relief. Applying pressure on the calves while lying on your stomach can also help. Another person can use their feet to press on the calf muscles. This technique is beneficial for chronic indigestion, ulcers, ulcerative colitis, and mucus problems. It helps regulate digestion, reduces frequent diarrhea, increases appetite, and prevents nausea. Acidity, sour burps, and bloating can all be alleviated by pressing the calves. In the past, people used to massage their elders' calves for healing. Nowadays, many of these traditions have been forgotten. Instead, people rely solely on medicines. In the past, wise elders would bless their daughters, in-law, ensuring they remain healthy and free from ailments. Pressing the calves is an effective acupressure technique. There are other pressure points on the hands for digestion, but this is the most effective one. It helps relieve all stomach-related issues. If a child suddenly experiences stomach pain, pressing the calves can provide relief. This is what mothers used to do. They would massage the calves, give kids fenugreek, ginger, and rock salt mix. Stomach pain would be relieved, and there was no need to rush to the hospital. But today, even for minor issues, people panic and seek emergency care. Earlier, every Indian mother had knowledge of Ayurveda. Acupressure, pressing the calves, and other natural remedies were used for constipation and indigestion. If no medicine works, if even pearls, moti pishti fail, and acidity or constipation persists, there is another powerful remedy. In naturopathy, applying a mud pack on the stomach is highly beneficial. Not everyone has time for this, but it is extremely effective. About digestive disorders, naturopathy is a great solution. It focuses on fasting and dietary regulation. Naturopathy practitioners have also started incorporating yoga, which enhances its benefits even further. You can apply a mud pack at home using yellow clay. Place the pack over the navel, leave it for 15-20 minutes, and then remove it. Since this requires lying down for 15-20 minutes, many people feel they don't have that much time. So what can you do? Take a napkin, fold it into layers about 4 fingers thick. Use a large napkin or towel, soak it in water, squeeze out the excess, and place it around 1 to 2 inches below and above the navel. In yoga therapy, a cold wet cloth is placed on the back or abdomen. The fabric should be made of pure cotton for best results. Wet cloth, then dry cloth on top. After this, you can practice pranayama or do exercises. You can also continue with your household work. Apply this pack on an empty stomach before going to the toilet. If you have constipation, this method will naturally help clear your stomach. Once the cloth dries, remove it and continue your work. Women can easily use this at home, and men can too. Apply it in the morning after using the toilet. If you struggle with bowel movements in the morning, apply it and wait for a while. Severe digestive issues, apply the pack at night. In the evening, around 4 or 5 p.m., apply a cold wet cloth on the stomach, 4 to 5 hours after eating. Also, use the acupressure point. On the calves that we discussed earlier, there is a digestive pressure point. On the hands as well. This method helps relieve constipation and chronic indigestion. These are key stomach pressure points. Pressing them provides great benefits. These pressure points are beneficial for digestive issues. The same points exist on both hands and feet. These are natural methods to achieve complete health. Kapalbhati and Agnisar. After Pranayama, first practice Anulom, Vilom. Then Bhastrika, followed by Kapalbhati, Vyayam, Agnisar, and finally Anulom, Vilom, Pranayama. At night, inhale deeply through the left nostril and exhale through the right. Start by inhaling from the left nostril and end with the left. For inhalation and exhalation, use your thumb to close the right nostril. Use the ring finger to close the left nostril. Breathe deeply into the lungs, expanding the diaphragm. Begin Anulom Vilom for 1 to 2 minutes, gradually increasing the duration. Stop when you feel tired. Practice for 5, 10, or even 15 minutes daily. If you have digestive issues, increase Kapalbhati duration. Extend it to 15-20 minutes and reduce Anulom Vilom slightly. Reduce Anulom Vilom to 10-15 minutes. Adjust the timing accordingly. Anulom Vilom Pranayama helps relieve stress, tension, brain disorders, heart problems, respiratory issues, and nervous system weakness. It calms the mind and aids in spiritual growth. Practice Anulom Vilom with full devotion. All pranayamas should be performed with sincerity, like a ritual. Now, observe Anulom Vilom again. Feel the divine energy of the universe, showering all around. Body, mind, breath, and soul are illuminated. All ailments and physical discomforts are dissolving. Ailments are fading away. Gradually, a meditative state will arise. Just practice with full devotion. Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Keep practicing. As long as you are listening to my guidance, pranayama, then work. Make full use of your time. Practice Anulom Vilom, Bhramari, and Udgeeth while inhaling deeply into the lungs. Anulom Vilom for 15 minutes. Or 10 minutes as per your availability. After Anulom Vilom, practice Bhramari, invoking the divine. Do it with full faith. Place 1 finger on your forehead, 3 fingers on your eyes, and apply light pressure. At the base of the nose, using the middle finger, a divine glow will naturally manifest at your Ajna chakra. Close your ears with your thumbs, seal your mouth, and let the sound of Om resonate within. The sound of Om flows naturally. Chant Om aloud, through your mouth and nose, allowing it to echo within. Visualize Om at the center of this energy. Listen to it deeply and immerse yourself in it. With devotion, Surrender completely to the radiant, divine, all-powerful presence. Engage in Bhramari Pranayama with complete mindfulness. Om. Place both hands in Dhyana Mudra, on your knees in Vyayam Mudra. Inhale deeply with full devotion, filling your lungs completely. Practice Udgeeth Pranayama. Remain silent for a moment. Focus your mind on your breath at the Ajna chakra, the Sahasrara chakra, or the heart chakra. Concentrate deeply at one point and meditate. Hold the same focus, the same meditation, until you reach a deep state of stillness. Finally, lift your hands upward, rub your palms together, and gently place their warmth over your eyes before opening them. This is how you synchronize your pranayama practice with perfect timing. Now, we'll begin with the 7 yoga practices. Seven subtle exercises, 7 asanas, 7 pranayamas, and 7 kriyas. These 7 practices and asanas are enough for complete health and to eliminate all ailments. They are sufficient for overall well-being. Today we will first guide you through 7 subtle movements, followed by 7 essential asanas. These exercises will keep your body flexible and ensure complete digestive health. They will help relieve ulcer and colitis issues. Extend both legs forward and press them back and forth. Apply full strength, keep both hands at your sides, and ensure your knees remain straight. This exercise involves pressing the legs forward and backward, as well as rotating them in a circular motion. This will maintain leg flexibility, prevent knee pain, reduce heel pain, and help avoid spinal issues. Now, bring the soles of both feet together and gently move them up and down. These 2 exercises help strengthen the legs. Now, extend both hands forward. Tuck the thumbs inside and wrap your fingers over them. Then rotate your wrists in circular motions. After practicing pranayama, performing these subtle movements helps relieve pain in different parts of the body and promotes relaxation. It completely relaxes the entire body. Now, bend both arms at the elbows, bring them forward, and form a large circular motion. This exercise is beneficial for the arms, shoulders, and cervical spine. Now raise both arms overhead, moving them from right to left and left to right while inhaling deeply. Using your right hand, gently pull your left hand behind your head. Now, interlock the fingers of both hands and place them behind your head. Interlock your fingers properly and keep them behind your head. Apply pressure in opposite directions. Push your hands against your head and your head against your hands. This creates a natural vibration in the neck. Now, repeat this exercise from the sides. Hand against head. Resist. After doing it with the right hand, repeat with the left hand. Press your palm against your temple while applying opposite pressure. Hands on knees, circle your shoulders. Make large, complete circular movements with your shoulders. Then reverse the motion. Practicing this exercise improves shoulder flexibility. Practicing subtle movements makes your body flexible. It strengthens your joints and keeps them healthy. Now, let's move on to the 7 key asanas. First, we begin with Vajrasana. Sitting in Vajrasana after meals prevents digestive disorders and stops gas formation. Keep your knees together, heels pointing outward and toes tucked inward. This is an important alignment rule for Vajrasana. Place both hands on your knees. Now, we move on to Mandukasana. Mandukasana is highly beneficial for digestion. It is particularly effective for diabetes, hernia, and ulcerative colitis. It also helps with chronic indigestion. Make fists with your thumbs inside your fingers. Place the fists on either side of the navel. Exhale deeply and bend forward. Now, slowly return to an upright position. Exhale as you bend forward again. This can be repeated 5 to 10 or even 15 times. It is an essential practice for digestive health. Keep your neck straight and head slightly lowered. Let your chest touch your knees. After exhaling and holding for a moment, slowly return to the starting position. Now, let's move to the next exercise. Place your left hand near the right side of your navel. Inhale deeply. Exhale and bend forward. Keep your neck straight, head down, and chest touching your knees. This is a crucial exercise for digestive health. It provides a complete workout and massage for the abdomen. Inhale deeply, exhale completely, press your abdomen inward, and then bend forward. These 7 asanas promote the health of different body parts. A person cannot achieve overall health by focusing on just one organ. Whole body health is key. That's why these 7 asanas are designed to meet the needs of the whole body. They ensure that every part of the body remains healthy and functional. Now, we move on to Mandukasana. Practice it 5, 10, 15 or even 20 times. Reverses digestive issues. One perfect pose is highly beneficial. Shashankasana, good for stomach and spine. It is also highly effective for controlling anger and stress. It helps maintain a balanced and calm mind. Inhale deeply, raise your hands. Exhale while bending forward, placing your palms and forehead on the ground. Hold this position for a moment, then slowly rise back up and bend forward again. As you exhale, bring your arms down to the sides. This is Shashankasana. Now, let's move on to some essential prone postures, which are beneficial for digestion and spine health. These exercises help prevent spinal pain or discomfort. You will never have issues related to your spinal cord. Lie flat on the ground. Place both hands beside the chest. Keep your toes stretched back and bring them together. Inhale deeply as you lift your upper body and look upward. This is Bhujangasana. Exhale as you lower yourself back down. This is the first position of Bhujangasana. Now, the second position. Place your left hand flat on the ground near the navel and your right hand slightly above it. Inhale deeply and lift your upper body while looking upward. As you inhale, fully straighten your elbows, lifting your navel off the ground. Only the lower abdomen should remain rounded around the belt line. This is the second stage of Bhujangasana. Exhale slowly as you lower yourself back down, holding briefly before relaxing. This pose helps relieve cervical spine issues, lower back problems, and improves digestive health. Now, moving to the next variation of Bhujangasana. It is highly effective for spinal disorders and also benefits digestion. Inhale deeply and lift your upper body. Keep both legs slightly apart. Now, look back over your right shoulder toward your left heel. Exhale as you return to the center. Then look back over your left shoulder. Inhale deeply, first lifting yourself up from the front, up to the navel. Then, turn your left shoulder and look back at your right heel. Keep a slight gap between the legs. Exhale as you lower yourself back down. After Bhujangasana, we move on to Shalabhasana. Both consist of 4 key movements. First, lift one leg at a time. Keep the knee slightly bent. Lower the leg back down, then repeat with the other leg. After inhaling deeply, this posture strengthens the lower spine, improves digestion, and enhances kidney health. Now, we move to the second variation of Shalabhasana. Begin by placing your left hand on the ground for support. Inhale deeply, lift your right arm backward, and raise your left leg. Cross legs, lift head. Exhale, lower back down. Other side, left arm forward, right arm back, right leg up. Inhale as you lift the leg. Exhale as you lower yourself back down. Bring both hands behind your back. Hold your left wrist with your right hand. Now, move into the third variation of Shalabhasana. Lift your chest while looking forward. Raise your chin as well. Keep your head elevated, legs together, stretched back. Exhale, maintaining the position. Now, lift both arms and legs simultaneously. The fourth variation of Shalabhasana. Lift your chest, head, and legs simultaneously. Stretch your arms back over the hips. Hold briefly. Then slowly return to a sitting position. Now, we move on to some essential exercises performed while lying in Shavasana. These exercises are highly beneficial for digestive health and overall well-being. The first exercise is Uttampadasana, performed while lying down. Keep both legs together and lift them simultaneously. Hold comfortably, then lower slowly. Uttampadasana is highly beneficial for the intestines and digestive system. It helps relieve colitis, acidity, constipation, and other digestive disorders. Hold for a few moments as per your capacity. It is an essential exercise for gut health. Next, we move on to Pawanmuktasana. Interlock your fingers and place them over your knees. Hold your legs firmly, keeping your toes pointing downward. Exhale completely as you press your knees towards the abdomen. Bring your knees close to your chest, lift your head, and touch your nose to your knees. Straighten one leg completely while keeping the other knee bent. Now, bring both legs together. Keep your toes pointing downward, heels firmly pressed to the floor. Press your thighs downward, keeping the hips engaged. Lift your head and touch your nose to your knees. Exhale deeply while maintaining this position. If you experience back pain, support yourself with your hands as you return to the starting position. This completes the second movement. Now, moving on to the final and seventh asana. As part of the sequence of 7 asanas, 7 pranayamas, and 7 exercises, we now move to the seventh practice, Mandukasana. Bend knees, feet together. Inhale, tilt legs right. Extend both arms parallel to your shoulders, palms facing upward. Inhale deeply as you tilt your legs. Right knee down, left knee over. Align your heels, toes, and ankles. Turn your neck to the opposite side while inhaling deeply. Now, repeat the movement to the other side. Lower your left knee over the right one, aligning the heels and toes. Turn your neck in the opposite direction. This is the second variation of Mandukasana. Now, keep a slight gap of about 1 foot between both feet. Extend your arms in line with your shoulders. Bend both legs at the knees and tilt them to the right side. Lower your right knee to the ground, placing the left knee over your right foot. Turn your neck to the opposite side. Hold briefly, then switch sides. The third variation is slightly advanced. If possible, lift your right leg, bring it close to your left hand on the floor, and turn your neck to the opposite side. Keep both knees straight. This posture is highly beneficial for the spine. Slowly return to the center. Then repeat the movement with the other leg. Now, relax in Shavasana for a while. After that, turn onto your left side and slowly sit up. Today, we have covered some special and highly beneficial exercises for digestive health. For peptic ulcers, colitis, mucus buildup, and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. For acidity and hyperacidity. The most important aspect is diet control, along with proper yogic practices. So, practicing 7 pranayamas, 7 asanas, and 7 subtle exercises should become part of your daily routine. These practices are effective for all types of ailments. If you master this routine, your well-being is assured. You will never have to suffer from any disease, disorder, or pain in life. That is why practicing 7 pranayamas, 7 subtle exercises, and 7 asanas should be learned by yourself and taught to others. Stay healthy and help your family and community achieve good health. Falling sick is like committing a sin. If you are ill, you become a burden on this earth. Stay healthy, be self-reliant, and help others become healthy and independent as well. With this strong determination in your heart, let us take the wisdom of Maharishi Patanjali's yoga and the tradition of ancient sages to every household. Join this mission while continuing your business and family responsibilities. Dedicate just 2 hours in the morning to this practice and transformation. Find a nearby park or any public space in your locality. If, by God's grace, you have access to a larger space, start conducting yoga sessions there. There is absolutely no harm in doing this. The practice of 7 pranayamas, 7 asanas, and 7 exercises is simple and easy. Anyone can perform them and even overcome chronic illnesses. So, take the initiative. This is the nation where you were born, the society that nurtured you. It is time to give back to this society, this country, and this nation. Family was your life's work. Now, as you approach retirement, it's time for a new purpose. Dedicate some of your time to serving society. If you are elderly, staying home all the time can sometimes lead to conflicts with family members. In ancient times, elders embraced vanaprastha, retirement in service. Today, you can serve society while staying at home. Take up the responsibility of contributing to the community. For this, your own health is essential. Even if you have minor health issues, you can still contribute. Knee pain, back pain, we can help you heal them. Because if you are struggling with severe health issues, how will you serve others? If you are unsteady yourself, how will you support others? That is why your health is crucial. Let us all come together to restore the health of this nation and fulfill the vision of making India a land of sages once again. By dedicating just a little time to this mission of reviving divine culture, you will witness a great historical change, and you will be an integral part of it. Remember, Kapalbhati Pranayama is a powerful remedy for all digestive disorders: IBS, ulcers, diarrhea, chronic acidity, and ulcerative colitis. If you suffer from these conditions, perform this pranayama slowly. If you have ulcers, avoid alcohol, meat, sour foods, burgers, pizzas, cold drinks, and similar processed items. If you have ulcers along with acidity, avoid coconut water, rice, and buttermilk. Drink cow's milk only after boiling and cooling. If you suffer from IBS or ulcerative colitis, stop consuming milk altogether. However, if you do not have acidity, curd and buttermilk can be beneficial for ulcers. As a home remedy, include sprouted grains in your diet. For breakfast, eat papaya, apple, and guava. Swallow guava seeds without chewing them. If guava causes bloating, consume it with rock salt and black pepper. For acidity relief, drink bottle gourd juice and eat its vegetable preparation. Consume wheatgrass juice regularly. If it causes loose motions, mix 10 grams of Mukta Shuddhi Bhasma and 10 grams of Shanka Bhasma. Take half a gram of this mixture with honey and consume it. Aloe vera, gel, and juice. Relieves constipation, gas, ulcers, acidity, and digestive issues. If you have IBS and excessive mucus along with constipation, take half a teaspoon of licorice, 8 to 10 raisins, and rose petals. Boil them in water and drink it on an empty stomach in the morning and evening. This helps relieve constipation, digestion, liver better. Teaspoon for mucus. A Bael fruit powder with water in the morning and evening. For mucus formation, IBS, ulcers, and other stomach disorders. Pressing the calf muscles provides great relief. For many digestive issues, applying a mud pack or a cold water compress on the navel can also be beneficial. Ayurvedic treatment. As per medical advice, for excessive mucus and IBS, take 50 grams of Gangadhar Churna, 50 grams of Rividi Churna, 10 grams of Shanka Bhasma, 10 grams of Kapur Bhasma, and 10 grams of Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Mix everything well and take. Teaspoon with buttermilk, AM, water, PM, empty stomach. If this causes constipation, do not take Gangadhar Charna and instead double the amount of Bilva Charna. If diarrhea persists, take 4 teaspoons of Kutaj powder mixed with 4 teaspoons of water. Additionally, take 2 tablets of Kutaj after lunch and dinner. For indigestion along with other issues, Chitrakati Vati, Adharamrita, and Arogyavardhini Vati can also be consumed. For chronic hyperacidity, take 50 grams of Avipattikar Charna and 10 grams of Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Mix both and take half to 1 teaspoon with honey and water. If acidity still persists, take 5 grams of Moti Pishti, 10 grams of Kantadharas, 10 grams of Mukta Shukti Bhasma. Mix all and take half a gram with honey twice a day.